Kia ora, lovely Capricorn. This is your reading for this new moon. It is in Scorpio and it's happening today. It's the 13th of October. Today in Aotearoa, and it's windy, it's wild and woolly. So let's get your cards out. We always go through and clarify on this channel. If you haven't joined me before, thanks for coming in, welcome. And if you're coming back, thank you too. It means a lot to me. And I do like your exchanges, your subscribes, comments, likes, all that sort of thing. So let's get into it. We've had a pretty challenging time collectively over the last month or so. Let's have a look, Capricorn. Oh, I better put my glasses on. And so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. We'll go through and clarify, as I said, I think. And so if you are Sun, Ascendant, or Moon in Capricorn, this is a reading you might like to look at or check out. Any other titles that stand out for you. We've got a rock, mineral, and crystal card just as a little guide for you during the next week or so. So we're coming out here with you in some ways, Capricorn. We have the Emperor, this really very strong card. Well seated here. You've got a firm foundation. Of course, we know the Emperor is like, you know, a bit of a kingpin in their world and has a lot of impact on other people. It's a secure place. We want to know that the powers that be are working for the best interests of their people, the people that ideally voted them in. And so you're in a very firm throne here, dear Capricorn. We come out with that Emperor. We then come to the Nine of Wands, which is a card of, in the Thoth deck, it's called Strength, because it takes a lot of strength to, with this ninth wand, holding the tension that exists in the ninth wand. It requires a lot to do that. We've got lunar, we've got solar on either end of that ninth wand, the rhythm in between, and 8 wands in the background that have been a little bit stymied, a little bit suppressed, you could say, by that ninth wand. In other decks, you know, it's seen to be the wounded warrior defending a position that is sort of a default habit position of defense that is largely based in the past. The reactions that come from that, largely based, the defensiveness is based really in experiences of the past, if that makes sense. The beautiful thing here is that I think that Nine of Wands has really lifted because we come through here and we see the 8. So we get a lot of what has been or felt like sort of stalled energy, trying to get things off the ground, not quite working, sort of always sort of slogging away here. We get a clearing and we get an opening with this great 8 of Wands. You know, this is messages coming through. We see it called swiftness here. It's very Jupiterian. It's very expansive. You know, those 8 wands want to radiate out there, shoot out there, spread the word, clear the sky. Messages coming in and out, incoming, outgoing. It's a really fast and clearing sort of card here. Oh, so, you know, clearing the mist so we can see things moving. Things are moving, starting to move. And then we get this great infusion here at the end, which is the Ace of Wands. So with that Emperor, we've got a lot of wand action, Capricorn, which is really good. So this great energy, a new vitality may well be coming in for you. You'd be feeling it. You'd be feeling it as we speak. And so let us go through and we'll clarify these cards. We'll try to. So I'm using the Morgan Greer. Let's look at the Emperor for Capricorn. What is this Emperor for Capricorn, please? That is what it is. This Emperor, what is it for Capricorn? It is the Ace of Wands. It's a firm footing, a firm foundation, and a benevolent approach. For some Capricorns out there, you've been having to be the structure, for other people, showing others the way in that sense. This is a wonderful thing, this reading, to be bookended by two Ace of Wands, all about the will, all about the life force and the drive in that, and the activation of things in motion. Activation is a key word here. So that's a wonderful thing. What are we looking at with the Nine of Wands? Sort of feels to me like a period where there's been a kind of stalling or a down period or a low period. Well, we'll just try and get one more card. We've got the Moon coming out for that Nine of Wands. Some things really, we are bound to a large degree, bound, maybe not the right word, by the rhythms, of Sun and Moon. We see it in the Nine in the Thoth deck, this lunar force down here. We've been sort of through the dark valley here. And possibly we are being illuminated now, Capricorn, which is wonderful. It is wonderful. We are being illuminated. We get the 7, excuse me, we've got another card. I'm just still looking at that Nine of Wands with the Moon. We have the 7 of Wands, which is really about standing up for what you think is right and holding your ground. Maybe we're starting to see something come of this. So we have that 7 of Wands. Again, another wand. It's like full of wands here. Oh my God, we've got 3 cards, right? Standing up for your principles, standing your ground. We have the Page of Swords, understanding dynamics of power. Now, whether this is in relationship with others, whether it's in relationship with yourself, which is your primary relationship, or whether it is with structures and other people around you, but this we're figuring out the dynamics here of power, how we lose ours, whether we feel that we have any, whatever it is. It's all of that. It's the solar plexus. It's it's how we act, it's how we get things moving, it's how we, sometimes we don't feel that we have any, and with that can often be a lowering of the levels of self-esteem in an individual, and we kind of build that up again. It's all looking pretty amazing just from that Nine of Wands. And then we have Judgment, a rebalancing, a chance to rebalance things, to right the ship that may have been listing a wee bit, to get that balance happening again, that natural law, balance, well-being comes from that balance. So let's look at the 8 of Wands here. Capricorn, please, the 8 of Wands. Have we just said it all? We don't need to really know anymore. here. Oh, another 3 cards. They seem to be coming out in lots of 3. So we're looking at the 8, clearing the vista, clearing the mind, messages going out, messages coming back, high velocity information, new information. We see the star. Let's get through this. Healing, mixing the waters. We're a bridge to the wider cosmos. We feel connected to that as much as we feel connected to this earth in our physical form. It's a wonderful Aquarian card. And primarily of healing, of overcoming. We then have the beautiful card of death, transformation, moving through this time, letting some things go. We transform. It is something that occurs many times in our lives, that we have these transformative moments. And with that, this is pretty full on, like, wow. With that, we have the High Priestess. We have information that we can access. And sometimes we access it in dream, in physical activity, in creative activity. And here we see that new moon that we are going to be under. We are under at the moment. The High Priestess, beautiful. We somehow, Capricorn, have sort of pierced through that veil, and we can see maybe certain things we didn't see before. Let's just put it that way. And now let's look at this Ace of Wands. It's so wonderful, some new development it appears to be. Ace of Wands, we get this new inspiration to basically leap on this Wheel of Fortune. We're not leaping off, we're leaping on, and we're going right up top. Here, we're on the top of that Wheel of Fortune. We are back on it. Maybe one more card for that Ace of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. And here we are. A new journey begins, as so it should. You've got lots of activating energy in here. You've got death, transformation. You've got a healing, which is often a requirement. High Priestess, Wheel of Fortune, Judgment, the Moon. And now with the Fool, setting off on a new amazing period in your life. Let us see what the Pixie and Fairies have. Something. Here we go. Something, yes, something. We've got 2 cards here. Something returns to you that you thought you'd lost. Elb the Retriever. You know, whether this is about people or feelings or inspiration, it can be about anything. Something returns to you that you thought you had lost. With that, we have He of the Fiery Sword. He of the Fiery Sword, truth revealed. An action in the movement of the sword brings in some clear truths. Whether that's about you and your life, whether you know how that impacts others, whether it's in relation to friends, family, it is about the sort of slicing open of what is at this current time your truth, your personal truth here in this world. I don't know why I picked up the deck again, but I did, and this came out. Singer of Transfiguration. This is a phoenix rising from the ashes. Don't you just love that card? It is beautiful. And if you look at it, there's sort of like a little face up here. Transfiguration. We experience or situation. We take a particular thing. We experience a particular thing, I should say. We go through experiences, and we actually manage to, like a magician, shape them, utilize them, and what is only beneficial. And it's a hard thing to do, but it seems that you've done that, Capricorn. We have transfigured it into something positive, and that's a wonderful thing. Rock mineral crystal, wow, golden sheen or gold sheen obsidian. I think Scorpio may have got this, so check out other readings that might stand out. Personal power, yes. Spiritual manifestation, earth healing, and new experiences for you at this time. Carry that. If you have some at home, carry it with you. If not, carry it in your mind's eye over the next week or so. Take it easy, Capricorn. Hope you got something from this reading, and we'll see you next time. Okay, ka kite, bye.